Page 22, we're adding fractions and mixed numbers. If fractions have like denominators, the same number on the bottom, we are very happy. We add the numerators together, we keep the denominator the same, and then we simplify. We can put improper fractions as whole or mixed numbers. Only one of those will be appropriate for any given fraction. Okay, so examples. 3/6 plus 2/6 equals 5/6. Notice that when I look at 3/6, I think, wait, that's 1/2, and I want to simplify it. But because these have the same denominator, it's easier not to simplify right off the bat. Now, if 5/6 could be simplified, sure, I could do that. But 5 and 6 are relatively prime, so I'm done. There's my answer. Example 2. Let's take a look at 14/15 plus 6/15. And we're going to work through that. We get, oh, sorry, I was looking at the wrong example. There we go. So work through that. You're going to get a number that can be simplified. So go ahead and simplify it. Your final answer is going to be not over 15, but over a smaller denominator. Let you work that one out. Then when you're ready, move on to 3. We have 3/28 plus 4/28. Again, 4/28 can be reduced, but I don't want to here. This is already set up perfectly for me. So add them up, see if you can simplify, and you're done. They have the same denominator. It's nice and easy. If not, that's okay. We just make them have the same denominator. We want to find a common denominator, a number that works for both of them. We rewrite each fraction using the common denominator. We're going to add the numerators together, just like we did above. Keep the denominator the same, just like we did above. And simplify, expressing improper as whole or mixed numbers. Okay, let's get some examples of these. Start with 2/3 and 4/5. 2/3 plus 4/5. Different denominators. 3 and 5 are relatively prime. In fact, they're completely prime. So their product is going to be the least common multiple. 3 times 5. Turn this into 15ths, turn this into 15ths. To do that, I had to multiply this fraction, 3. I had to multiply 3 by 5. So I multiplied both top and bottom by 5. Over here, from 5 to 15, I'm multiplying top and bottom by 3. When I do that, I get 10/15 plus 12/15 equals 22/15. And I can convert that to a mixed number, in this case, 1 and 7/15. Example 2. Let's do 2 together as well. So we've got 3/4 plus 1/6 plus 5/8. Okay. Common denominator. Well, 4, 6, and 8. I think we've even done that example before, but it's been a little while, so let's just do it up here. 4, 6, and 8. We'll do our upside down division. I'm going to start by pulling out a 2. Turn that into 2, 3, and 4. Pull out another 2. Turn that into 1, 2, and that 3 drops straight down, remember? It's not divisible by 2. 1, 3, and 2 are all relatively prime. So my LCM, my denominator, is 2 times 2 times 1 times 3 times 2, which I happen to know is 24. I'm going to write my denominators first. Now for needs to be multiplied by 6 to get 24. So I multiply 3 by 6 and get 18. Here, times 4 times 4. Here, times 3 times 3. I have 18 plus 4 plus 15. I can do that in one step or two. 18 plus 4 is 22. Plus 15 is 37. So I have 37 24ths. 24 goes with 37 once. How many are left over? Well, if we don't know, that's okay. Let's write it out. Subtract 24, we get 13. So 1 and 13 24ths. A couple more examples. Let's take a look at 3 13ths plus 15 26ths. You'll have to think about what the least common multiple of those two numbers is. So what's your denominator going to be? Convert them, add them up, and then see if you can simplify. Example 4, we have 22 thirds plus 14 fifths plus 11 twelfths. Another three-part problem. So the least common multiple in both of these cases, we can do that upside down division. In this case with 2 numbers, in this case with 3 numbers. Think about what you'll get. If you like, you can also use the trick that if I have a number that goes evenly into another number, this first number actually isn't important. The least common multiple of 3, 5, and 12 is the same as the least common multiple of 5 and 12. Because if 12 goes into it, well, of course 3 will. I don't need to worry about that part. So, little hint, if you have a situation like that, and we could have done that up here too. 4 and it goes into 8. So I really just needed the least common multiple of 6 and 8. You don't like it that way, that's fine. Just stick with doing it all 3 ways, but I like to show a little bit of variety. Okay, and let's meet again when we're adding mixed numbers.